Body of Christ, Church of All Nations, presents the Daniel Gift Dream Interpretation Program. You have a dream? Send us. Get interpretation on our live dream interpretation program. Don't miss your destiny, your purpose, and the voice of God hidden in your dream. Send your dream on the WhatsApp numbers on the screen. God bless you.
I'm seeing the month of September. September. And I'm counting days. This is at 17 September 1994. That's the day that man was born. Hallelujah.
मेरा नाम भी रोहित I see Rohit. मैं रोहित को भी देख रहा हूँ.
Time for your deliverance is now. Time for your healing is now. His power is coming down right now. May God bless you as you are joining me right now. I just want to share a few words with you. You know, God was ministering to me a few days back. And I came to realize that 90% of the people, whether believers or unbelievers, they die here on earth. They die before they accomplish their destinies. They die before they accomplish their destinies. So I started to pray, asking God, like, what is the reason? And God said, the problem is that I talk to these people, most of them from old, young, everybody, I talk to them concerning their lives. But most of them, they have never bothered to be serious when I speak certain things in their lives. That is why even some of them, they ended up encountering challenges in their lives, encountering certain problems in their lives. And God said, there is nothing that can ever happen on a human being before I communicate with that human being. God said, I have so many ways to talk to people. Prophets, as many as prophets that are there, they can't do that job to communicate to everybody who is in the world right now. So the first way and the best way that I communicate with my people, it is through dreams and through physical experiences. So God said, I want you now to go and teach the people about the gift of Daniel, which is the gift of interpreting dreams. I want you to tell my people that dreams have very serious meanings. People can underestimate dreams. I give them dreams each and every day. I talk to them. I guide them. I show them the way. I prophesy to them. But some of them, they ignore me. They take it for granted and say that was just a dream. But yet they do not know that in that dream, there is their future. In that dream, there is the rising of their business. In that dream, there is the peace of their marriage. In that dream, there is the security of their future, the blessings of the nations. They are hidden in those dreams. So, God said, go and teach people about the gift of Daniel. So, I was praying over it. And I've decided by the Spirit of God that I need to interpret dreams of people live here on broadcast. Why? Because God have imparted me with that gift. I hear your dream. God reveals to me the meaning. I hear your dream. God reveals the interpretation to me by his spirit. So now, some of you are taking for granted your dreams. Let me show you something. Do you know that if Joseph had ignored his first dream, okay, he was going to hinder his destiny, number one. Number two, he was going to scatter the whole Israel. Meaning to say the remaining generation, the Israelites, the Hebrew people that were there, they were all going to die. Why? Because Joseph did not obey the dream. Now, I want you to see this. God appeared to Joseph in a dream for the first time. And he understood the meaning. And the other dream came again the same way as the first one came. Okay? And then he told his father, the brothers, they all hated him because of that dream. But the dream that Joseph was having, it was he carrying the solution for the whole nation. Okay? I want you to get that. Only, you see, the solution of the Hebrews, the solution of Jacob, the solution of the sons of Jacob from Issachar, Reuben, Benjamin, everyone, their survival, their solution, their life was in the hand of Joseph through a dream. But they hated him because of a dream. Why? Because he did not take for granted his dream. It doesn't mean that Issachar, Reuben, they were not having dreams. No, and Benjamin. They were also having dreams. But amongst the people that dreams, there is a dreamer. Take note of that. Now, a dreamer is a person who gets a dream and never underestimate a dream. But he makes sure and try his level best to find the meaning of each and every dream that comes upon his life. Why? Because he spiritualizes every dream. The problem that you have is that you take for granted your dreams, but you don't know that dreams are spiritual. Okay? Why? Because I want you to get this. Dreams, they only come when you sleep. Can you explain what happens when you sleep? When you sleep, your body submits to the spirit. When your body submits to the spirit, that's when now the spirit will be activated more. You know that when a person's body is not functioning, when you are sleeping, that's the time when your spirit is too active. The spirit is too sensitive. The spirit is too active in the time where your body is doing nothing. Okay? That's the time when the spirit creates. That's the time when the spirit modifies. That's the time when the spirit corrects. And now, when those things are happening, they are dramatized so that you can understand. Because if the spirit just give you and say, tomorrow you are going to have an accident, some of you fall in shock. But when there is an accident, because your spirit is active when you are sleeping, your spirit goes beyond, your spirit sees the future, your spirit can go back to the future. So your spirit is a prophet already. Your spirit prophesies by the Spirit of God. Why? Because your soul is attached by the Holy Ghost. Your soul is attached by the Spirit of God. So it can prophesy. It can know the things that are going to affect you and your body in future. So now, it cannot pass the message direct to you. Now what it does, they dramatize and make sure they impart it in your memory when you are sleeping. So that when you wake up, you say, oh, I was seeing something when I was sleeping. I saw that I was driving a car in the road. And I saw something that just crossed on the road. And I tried to turn my car so that I could run away from it. And I saw that I ended up in an accident. Okay? Are you seeing that? In a dream, you saw having an accident. It was dramatized by your spirit to only for the reason that it should be attached with your mind. So that when you wake up, your mind should remember it. Are you getting the point? So when you are sleeping, your spirit becomes more sensitive. When you are sleeping, your spirit becomes more powerful. your spirit opens. So God communicates now through dreams. So to some, he communicates through voice. To some, he communicates by some other physical things that needs also interpretation. You know that clothes, myself, I can prophesy to you by looking at your clothes, entering into your house. If I look at the setup of your house, how you've set up your television, everything, your kitchen, everything, by just looking at all of them, I can prophesy your life and give you the detail of whatever that is happening in your life, or your dressing, the shoes, how you wear, how you dress. So there are so many things that God uses to speak. But now, we want to focus about the dream for now. We'll go to the other level after we finish about the dream. Dreams are too important because God communicates to everyone. Remember that if it wasn't for the dream of Joseph, Mary and Jesus were not supposed to have a father. Mary was going to lose her husband. Jesus was going to lose a physical father. If it wasn't for a dream. Because you think that an angel appeared and talked directly to Joseph. No. It was a dream. Joseph was sleeping. And a dream came. And the angel of the Lord came in a dream and said, do not run away. Do not secretly run away from Mary. Because what Mary is carrying, it is of the Holy Spirit. That's when Joseph understood. It did not end there. I'm now talking about Joseph, the father of Jesus. I will go back to the other Joseph of the Old Testament. I will go back. I know what I'm talking about. Now, Joseph, the father of Jesus, now, when Jesus was born, okay, Herod was planning to kill Jesus Christ. It was by a dream that Jesus was saved. An angel appeared in a dream and said, take my son out of this place. Take my son to Egypt. Okay? For Herod seeks to kill him. And then immediately when he woke up, he took Jesus Christ and he took Mary and they left to Egypt. Are you seeing? Now, one thing that was upon Joseph, the father of Jesus, was that he was too sensitive to dreams. Okay. He could believe the dream more than what the wise men could say. He could believe the dream more than what the prophets could say, or Herod can say, or any other person can say. Okay. Let me take you a little bit back. You know that if Joseph was not going to have a dream, nobody was going to convince Joseph to take Jesus Christ to Egypt. Nobody was going to convince Joseph that Herod is coming to kill your child. Nobody. If it wasn't because of a dream, nobody was going to convince Joseph to get married to Mary. Why? Because she was believing that Mary have committed adultery. How can she become pregnant? Who impregnated her? Are you seeing that? No man can simply just take a wife who is pregnant and is carrying a child who is not his own. It's not easy. It's very difficult. That's why he was planning to secretly run away. So the angel caught him and said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And he obeyed the angel who spoke in a dream more than Mary, who was trying to explain that an angel appeared to me. Are you seeing that? So it is very important that you should never underestimate your dream. Every dream that you get, it carries a certain meaning. Many people have died along the way going to the holidays. Many people have faced challenges along the way, wherever they are going in their business, in their marriages. But those people, if you were to ask them, God had spoken to them before in a dream. So, sometimes when I'm dealing with my church members, when they come, I'm not a person who is too fast to prophesy, because I don't want to prove that I prophesy, but I know that I can prophesy. And my church members, they know. So I operate in my things in a humble way, in understanding that everything is for the glory of God. So sometimes what I do, when they come for one-on-one in the counseling, even some people when they call me, they'll tell me their problem. And they'll tell me their problem when they started. After they finish, I'll ask them, okay, before your problem starts, tell me 3 dreams that you have just 2 weeks before the problem comes. When they tell me, then I tell them, now you see, God had already told you in a dream, but you did not listen to God. You did not obey God. That's why you ended up in such a situation. So what I'm trying to say is this. God speaks before you enter into a challenge. God speaks before you enter into a challenge. I was preaching to my church members one of the day. I was telling them one of my experiences when I went to another country. I will not mention the name. When I went to that country, in a dream, I'm a spiritual son of Prophet T.B. Joshua. I'm not ashamed because of that. Now, in a dream, Prophet T.B. Joshua appeared to me, and he said, be very careful, because you are going to be arrested in this country. And the dream just ended like that. And I woke up and I said, what is my father trying to say? How can I be arrested? My visas, my passports, my documents, everything is just fine with me. I did not believe that dream. I just thought that maybe it was in my mind. Okay? But he had told me that be careful. Meaning to say I was supposed to respond to that dream and be very careful, and at the same time to pray so that God can reveal to me how I am going to be arrested. But I did not take it seriously. Believe me, after about 5 days, at the middle of the night, it was around 2-3 o'clock, in the middle of the night, the police came to the house. They arrested me and I slept in the prison. I'm not talking about things that happened way long back. No, I'm talking about things that happened this year, last year. Things that happened last year, November, around November, December. That's what I'm talking about. So, why am I explaining this to you? This is my personal experience. They arrested me, and in the morning around 10-11 o'clock, then they released me. But I was arrested. Are you getting the point? Why? Because I did not value the dream. My brother, that dream that you have, it might be carrying a solution for your generation. The dream that you might be having, it might be carrying a solution for the whole generation to come. Believe me, let me tell you, dreams, they carry a lot of meaning. It is a message from God given unto you. But the problem is now interpreting. So I am saying, for those who can interpret their own dreams, if you believe, I am there for you, and God has told me that open up this program whereby people will give you their dreams. And by my spirit, I want you to interpret for them. And most of the people, they shall be saved from danger. Most of the people, they shall be saved. Their marriages shall be saved. Their businesses shall be saved. Their lives shall be saved because of dream interpretation. So, I want you to make sure that you collect your dreams. Don't worry how many they are. Don't worry. We are there. We have time for that. God has given us time. This is God's work. So what you need to do is just to take the number on the screen. Make sure that you introduce yourself. That is more important. Number one. Then you send your dream. Either on those WhatsApp numbers, or you can send on the email. There is an email that is there on the screen. Take that email, send your dream, introduce yourself. We will come in our life, because our systems that we are using now, it is not that much advanced to an extent that we can be like interacting with you direct, like Zoom or something, whereby you can be giving your dream and we are talking to you direct. We shall try our level best that some of you during the live, after you have sent your dream, we will call you during the live broadcast, and we will interpret your dream as you are listening, number one. Number two, and God shall speak more. We will prophesy to you again during the live broadcast, and we will pray for you. And you shall see what God is going to do in your life. Wherever you are, this is open for everybody. You are in UK, you are in America, Namibia, South Africa, Botswana, Zambia, India, Pakistan, wherever you are, this program is open for you all over the world, wherever you are. If you are in Democratic Republic of Moldova, the program is for you. The program is for you. Okay? Don't have that pride saying, why should I tell you my dreams? No. Some of the dreams, they are carrying your life. They are carrying your life. See, Joseph, his two dreams, I'm backing out of the Old Testament. Joseph in the Old Testament, his two dreams, they were carrying the whole generation. So if Joseph was not going to value those dreams, famine was going to come in future. Okay? And the Israelites were not going to get the advantage of buying the food in Egypt. Why? Because Egyptians, they were not going to preserve the food. Why? Because the wise man, Joseph, who is the national solution, will not be there. I don't know if you are getting it. Now, watch this. Let me split it for you. Joseph, he has a dream. Why? So that the brothers who hate him, number one, he will be taken to Egypt by any other means. Why? So that in Egypt, God wanted to exalt him and use Egypt, okay? And then to exalt Joseph into a higher position, God wanted to use Egypt in two things. To exalt Joseph, number one. Number two, to use Egypt also in preserving lots and lots and lots of what? Of food quantities. As Egypt seems to be greater than Israel. Okay. So that was the plan of God. So that's why you see that when Joseph now was in the land of Egypt, he was put in the prison. Why? So that two men will be chased away from the palace. They will come and they will talk about their dreams to Joseph. Joseph will interpret them. Are you seeing dreams? They dreamed dreams that were very simple. If you listen to them or read them in the book of Genesis, you even most of you will be surprised, like, what kind of a dream is that? He was carrying like something of bread and birds are eating like that. He was all those things. But Joseph interpreted those dreams accurately. And to the other, he said, when you go back, you are going to go back and be restored to your position. When you go back, remember me. Are you seeing that? Now, remember me. When he goes back to the palace now, after a few days, the king now had a dream. And God made sure that the sorcerers and everybody will not know the dream, number one. Number two, we will not be able to interpret the dream. And he made it known to Joseph. Why? Because God wanted Joseph to be exalted. Why? Because God knew that there are years of famine that are going to come. So if God did not prepare to preserve the Israelites, as he says, Israel is my firstborn. So if God was not fully prepared, it means the tribe of Israel, the tribe of Israel, means the sons of Jacob, who was now named Israel, they were all going to die. And if the 12th tribe of Israel means that the 12 children of Jacob were going to die, we were not going to have the tribe of Jesus, the tribe of Israel that we talk about today. We were not going to have the 12 tribes of Israel. Why? Because the 12th tribe of Israel, they are coming from Jacob. So God wanted to make sure that he preserved them from famine, because it was not a 1 year famine. It was a 7-year famine. 7 years of harvest and a 7 year of famine. 7 year of famine is not a joke. People, they will die. Animals, they will collapse. Are you getting that? So God had a plan. But God did not use a prophet. Get this correctly. God did not use any prophet to say, go and prophesy to Joseph that go to Egypt. No. God showed Joseph a dream. And Joseph valued the dream. Are you getting that? So I am saying, my brother, my sister, never underestimate a dream. If Joseph did not underestimate his dream, and at the end of the day become the governor, which means your dream carries some important message, carries a power probably to take you to the next glory. Your dream might carry an idea, a message that can take you to the next stage of life. Are you understanding that? Because if it wasn't because of the dream, it means Joseph was not going to be a governor. You get that? If it wasn't because of dream, also, many generations from Egypt, even to the generation of the Israel, they were all going to die with the famine. If it wasn't because of the dream of what? Of Pharaoh. Pharaoh had to see a dream. But when he saw a dream, even if he is Pharaoh, the one who does not believe in God, he valued a dream. And he said, no. I can dream, I know. But this dream, it is not an ordinary dream. It has a meaning. And it ate Pharaoh in his heart, if you read the Bible. Why? Because of the dream. He failed to sleep. He started to throw things away. He started to suffer, moving to and fro in his palace. Why? Because he valued a dream. And he was ready to kill sorcerers and all those other fellows if they failed to interpret the dream. He was ready to do that. He was ready to do that. Don't underestimate dreams. Don't underestimate dreams. This will take us to the time of Daniel. Daniel interpreted dreams, remember. And sorcerers, the king was ready to kill sorcerers because of dreams. Daniel came, interpreted the dream, and it happened the same day and the following day. Are you getting what I'm saying? So the Daniel gift. Now, why God said the Daniel gift? Because Daniel was a prophet. And as he was a prophet, he was carrying a special grace now of understanding dreams of people and also interpreting them. Are you getting that? That's why the program is called the Daniel gift. So you need dream interpretation, my brother, my sister. You need to make known the meaning that is inside your dream. Some of you, you see yourself eating. You think that is just ordinary. No. Those things are the things that causes you to have cancer. What do you think? Do you think that cancer is a medical sickness or what? No. Have you ever realized that people who have cancer, one family, if the demon of cancer enters, it will go like a clinical. It will be like a generational. Not a clinical, but a clinical. It will be like from one clan to another clan. Are you understanding? From generation to other generation. From this generation, 2 people die because of cancer. From the next generation, 3 people, 4 people die because of cancer. From like that. Like the same applies to sugar, diabetes, blood pressure, and some kind of all those sicknesses, ulcers, asthma. They are generational sicknesses that are associated by demons. And those things, they enter into the lives of people, most of them because of eating in dreams. You see yourself eating an egg in a dream. Why don't you ask yourself, why an egg? Why didn't you see yourself eating ice cream? Why an egg? They carry meaning. It carries meaning. You see yourself eating chicken in a dream. Why chicken? Why chicken? Why chicken? Why are you eating in a dream? Why? Why are you eating in a dream? You can take it for granted and say, oh, it was just eating because I was seeing myself in a dream. I was at a marriage. I was at a party. It was like that. No, nothing like that. There is no party in the spirit that happens when you are sleeping. It's a trap created by the enemy to instill a sickness and a demon through the temple of the enemy, which is by eating. That's why you see most of you when you pray, even the time I was doing one-on-one sessions, people calling from everywhere. Most of the people that are calling, just hearing my voice when I started praying, they started vomiting. Vomiting. Why vomiting? Because they have eat things from the enemy. They ate things through dreams. Some of you, you see eating weird things. Some of you, you see yourself eating even feces in toilets. Some of you, you see yourself going to washroom. You see yourself going for latrine. You are sitting on the chamber. Some of you, you see yourself running. Some of you, you see yourself flying. Some of you, you see yourself driving. You see yourself in a house, beautiful house. You see, all those dreams, they carry a meaning. They carry a meaning. Never underestimate any dream. Some of you, you are listening to me. You see yourself dying. Some of you dream people that are dead. Maybe you would think that because I was missing my father, so that's the reason why my father is coming in a dream. It's not like that. There is no dealings between the dead and the lives, those who are alive. No. Dreaming dreams that are of people that are dead, it is a spirit. There is an interpretation. Some of you dream yourself in graveyards. You don't know you are eating, digging the graves. You are eating the meat of the dead people. You don't know what it means. You don't know what is happening. There is a meaning in that dream, but you don't know the meaning, and you are taking it for granted. Do you know that most of the people are initiated into witchcraft through dreams? Most of the people are initiated into Satanism through dreams. Some of you will see yourself on marriages under the sea, in the waters. Some of you will see yourself mixing and mingling with great musicians that does not go to church, unbelievers. Then you wonder what is happening. You see great people that were in the satanic world with you in dreams. You are enjoying, you are eating with them, you are in marriage with them in the dream. It's not a good dream. Some of you see snakes around you. Some of you play with snakes, some will eat with snakes. Some of you dream yourself having babies. You are holding a baby. The baby is crying. Some of you are feeding babies. 10, 15 babies are breastfeeding, feeding from your breast. You take it for granted. Some of you see sexual dreams. Sexual dreams. You take it for granted. My brother, my sister, don't take it for granted. Every dream carries a meaning. It carries a meaning. All you need is to make sure that you join the Daniel program, the Daniel gift, which is the moment of interpreting dreams. Most of you are going to see great miracles, great testimonies. It shall be eye-opening. It shall be eye-opening. Some of you shall see where you have made mistakes through dream interpretation. Telling a dream, we come to interpret. Your eyes will open like, whoa, 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 whoa. I never know. How could I have made such kind of a mistake? And yet, God have spoken to me in a dream. Some of you are surprised. Some of you are pastors already. But you are seeing dreams. You don't know what you are supposed to do. You don't know your destiny. You don't know where you are going. You don't know the direction. You don't know what you want to do. We are here to interpret your dream because you have already received the direction through your dreams. Through your dreams. You have already received direction through dreams. I know what I'm talking about. I am also a very serious dreamer. One of my senior pastors, when I was in the assembly of Chifu, his name is Pastor Kisarima. He used to get bored with me giving him dreams. Because I could sleep, I dream. I go to him. I tell him, yesterday I've dreamed this, I dreamed this, I dreamed this, I dreamed this. He ended up telling me that sometimes dreams, just write them down. When you find an opportunity to get an interpretation, then well, that will be good. At least write them down so that one day God will give you an opportunity to find somebody who can interpret them. When only you get the interpretation, then it makes sense to you. There are dreams, some of you have taken them for granted. They seem like they are senseless. Dreaming, playing soccer, you think that is senseless. You just wake up and bath and go to work. Oh, I don't care about that dream. Okay. That's why you are suffering. Because you have rejected the message of God that God has given you through that dream. Value every dream. It is an act of the Spirit. It happens in the time where you are unconscious. So why wouldn't you value it? A dream is not something that you create by yourself. It's something that is highly spiritual. It happens in a time when you are unconscious. So why would you unvalue it? You have to value a dream. Value a dream. Most of the pastors that you see, great prophets, great pastors, they are great because of dreams. They dream. They dream. Where you hear pastors telling God called me. Most of them, big prophets, even in Zimbabwe and outside Zimbabwe, they have never heard an audible voice of God. Most of them, they see a dream. They see a dream. Preaching, praying for people, healing people, and all those things. They get interpretation, and then they followed it. They implemented it. And see, look where they are today. Because hearing an audible voice is not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Most of the prophets that you see, prophesying international things and all those things, nothing comes in their ears. They see dreams. The Bible says it. They shall dream dreams. I will pour my spirit upon them. They shall dream dreams. Accurate dreams that carry a very powerful meaning. A meaning that can impact another person's life and transform a nation, transform individuals. So never underestimate dream. So those dreams that you have, they have a meaning. Come, let us interpret them. The program is opened up. Now what we are waiting for is for your dreams. Send as many dreams as you can. Even if you have 20 dreams, send them. We will surely interpret them. And you shall see that in those dreams, there is a guidance, there is a message, there is a meaning that you will find that will transform your life for the rest of your life. Are you getting that? I can't finish teaching about dreams. There are a lot of people who have dreamed in the Bible. I can't finish. I don't want to open scriptures to show you. You are Christians. You know what I'm talking about. Dreams, 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 dreams. They are very important. So, God have said, my son, go to my people, do this program, the Daniel gift, dream interpretation. So, what is it that you need to do? You are watching me right now. All that you need to do is to take the email that is there. Send your dreams. You are allowed to send your dreams even daily. You dream today, you send in the morning. You dream today, you send in the morning. Like that, anytime. Sleep close with your phone. You don't need to write on your paper. If you can write on paper, it's good also. As long as you have a phone, you have your laptop or anything. Just finish your dream, Take the email, send it. Take the number, send it. You will surely get an interpretation. And what we are going to do is that whenever we are interpreting your dream, the day we will be interpreting your dream, we will let you know. The media team will send you a message. Even during the live service, because I will first show them that today I'm going to interpret this dream or this dream like that. So they will make sure that they will send you a message that your dream is being interpreted today. And the same time it will be interpreted, it's your choice. If you would want to call us during the live broadcast, you can call, so that if you have any questions, you can ask and they shall be answered concerning your dreams. And also, by the Spirit of God, you know, anything can happen during that kind of interaction. You can receive prophecy, you can receive deliverance, you can call on those WhatsApp numbers during that live broadcast. You will be told, a message will come and they will tell you that call right now. You call and we'll be able to talk to you. Okay? So that's what the Lord has spoken to me. Dreams, 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 dreams. They are very, very important. I shall continue for the next, I think maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. I will be teaching much more about the dreams. I will come in detail and I will show you how important a dream is. And I will try to teach you so that you will never underestimate your dreams. Some of you might have listened to my old messages. There is a time whereby I taught about dreams. I shall try also to tell the media so that they will bring on those videos again and during this season, so that you learn more about dreams as you are preparing yourself and sending dreams, so that we can be able to pray for you. So may God bless you wherever you are. Until we meet again, I love you so much, and shalom.
United Body of Christ, Church of All Nations presents the Daniel Gift Dream Interpretation Program. You have a dream? Send us. Get interpretation on our live Dream Interpretation Program. Don't miss your destiny, your purpose, and the voice of God hidden in your dream. Send your dream on the WhatsApp numbers on the screen. God bless you.
I'm seeing the month of September. September. And I'm counting days. This is at 17 September 1994. That's the day that man was born. Hallelujah.
तेरा नाम क्या रोहित I see Rohit. मैं रोहित को भी देख रहा हूँ. Time for your deliverance is now.